The Southern Unit of the Yavapai County Search and Rescue Team responded to a call for help on Tuesday, February 6, to locate and rescue a couple from Cottonwood who had become stranded with a broken utility vehicle in the desert north of Wickenburg. The couple, camping in Calamity Wash off Constellation Road, had headed out in the late afternoon to enjoy the desert near Sophie's Flat. With no maps or navigation tools, the pair had lost their way. They asked some passerbys for directions, but took a wrong turn and headed deeper into the rugged terrain as the sun began to set. Topping a ridge, they stopped and got out in an attempt to find their bearings. When they decided to proceed and climb back into the utility vehicle, it would not start. Now stranded, as it was growing darker and colder, they decided to start a warming fire and called 911. The call to 911 allowed YCSO dispatchers to obtain their cell phone's location via GPS coordinates. At this time, the rescue team was called out. A hasty team of 2 4x4 trucks were sent to the location, which was high atop the ridge south of the box of the Hassayampa River and overlooking Dinosaur Wash. Nearby, a team with another utility vehicle stood by if needed, and rescue teams maintained phone contact with the pair throughout. Just after 9:30 p.m., the couple was found. As rescuers approached, the couple tried to put out the fire, but instead ignited their spare fuel container and the fire spread. Luckily, recent rains and lack of wind kept the flames from reaching nearby vegetation, and the Southern Unit members helped the couple extinguish the flames. The couple was transported safely back to their camp along with an anxious pair of dogs. Their one afternoon trip had become a late-night ordeal. Patrick Brown, Southern Unit Manager, reminds outdoor users to always make sure they know their route, carry maps and adequate water, have fully charged cell phones, supplies, and clothing, travel in numbers when possible, and always leave word with a responsible party as to destination and timeline. Rescue from Turkey Creek. The Yavapai County Search and Rescue Team's 4x4 unit received a call from a YCSO Forest Patrol deputy on the late afternoon of February 7th, requesting 4x4 resources to make their way to a stranded Jeep in the Turkey Creek area west of I-17 south of Cleator. 7 personnel and 4 vehicles worked a 2-pronged strategy to try and make their way to the vehicle and its 2 occupants. Despite the dark conditions, cold temperatures, and wet unmarked trails, the team finally made it to the subjects, where they found a Jeep Wrangler with its front end buried in the heavily flowing Turkey Creek. The team, under the direction of the Forest Patrol deputy, quickly assessed the situation and determined that the best course of action was to use a tow strap and pull the vehicle from the river. Once free, the very grateful subjects were able to make it back to the highway in their own vehicle and safely return home. All resources safely returned to the Prescott area around 2 a.m. the following day. As Sheriff Masher noted during the recent all-volunteer recognition at the Elks Theater in Prescott, quote, "The Sheriff's Office is honored by the work and dedication of all our rescue volunteers who are willing to put their own safety at risk to save a stranger."